standing next to the new Z4 that we are about to launch, and our vision for a Z4 is typically driving open. It is a sensation for all senses. A roadster is about freedom and it is about joy in its purest form. Well, I think the main differences between the previous Z4 and this one is that we wanted to raise two particular elements. One was the sportiness and the other one was elegance and luxury. And those don't always match. In this roadster we have integrated a metal, a retractable hardtop. Not an easy thing from a design point to integrate, but it adds comfort, it adds luxury. Our engineers have added a drivetrain feature that allows the customer at the push of a button to select a more comfortable suspension setting or a more sporty one. And we have integrated more storage space.
You drive a roadster, you drive it open. You couldn't get much closer in a car to the road. The long hood is a very typical feature for a roadster, but also, and what's very specific to a BMW, is that the driver sits really far back in the car, sits almost on the rear axle, and feels every movement when performing, basically driving through the road. Well, in order to describe the surfacing, I have to point out two very key lines on this car. The one line is the line that stretches from the kidneys in the front all the way to the rear door handle. If you notice how that has one gracious flow and basically sums up the entire car. The second line, for us very important, is that line that goes over the rear wheel haunches. Those two lines basically, in essence, sums up a roadster, a BMW Roadster. The next thing is that underneath that line you see this very three-dimensional positive-negative play of surfaces. That sculpts the forms very nicely and in essence emphasizes the power, the dynamic of the car.
The new Z4, you could sum it up in one word, and that would be freedom.